Hello and welcome to the stream. Brilliant. And today I'm going to be playing a little bit of the scenario planner, which is featured in this game. And we're going to see if we can have some fun, because I've actually gotten used to stuff like the controls and all of that, and it's a little bit fiddly, but I think we can make a decent scenario and see what happens. So I'll set one up very quickly and we'll see what goes on. Just leaving the link with some people. Right. There we go. And I'm gonna call it I don't know. Let's go for stream, because why not? And we are driving on the East Coast Way route, which is down near Brighton, and it goes from Brighton to Lewes. Is it Lewes or is it Lewes? I do not know. If it was Lewes, it would be very unfortunate as a name. But I'm trying to avoid starting at the stations because I don't want to do that one. It doesn't really show you. I'll explain how this works once I've done setting it up. Should we drive all the way to Seaford? I mean, that's not very far. I want to try and cram a couple of different things in this episode. Not this episode, this thing. We'll go to Newhaven Harbour, I think. Why not? We're not going to be stopping off anywhere, it's going to be a non-stop service. And we will use, well, no, it says we've only got a few locomotives to use, but I call this my journey so I know it's mine. And we'll go sometime in the evening. I think about, let's go for 6:45. Go on then, 6:45. Set scenario details. I'll set it off the rails. I'll explain everything in a moment. I just gotta set this up. And we'll have some trains coming the other way, so we need to have Newhaven Harbour. Does that go to? Yes, it does. It goes all the way to Brighton. Okay. Confirm service. I'll just pick a couple of them. So the time was 6:45. Hello and welcome whoever's just joined in. Please do feel free to use the chat. Have it set to live chat. Have to clear my throat. There's nothing actually in it, it's just yeah, AI 1. Because I'm boring. I can't really think of any inventive names. Newhaven Town. I think that's after it's platform 2 that goes to. Oh, it's not. Interesting. So it's Newhaven, platform 1. All the way to Brighton. Confirm that. And I'll pick another train. Let's get inventive. Let's have a tube train. Oh, we can't, because it's too long. Nice. Well, we can have a class 08. I do hope it works out. I think we might have to set this going about 5 minutes before, just because it's a slow AI 2, because it's a slow train. And we'll have one more AI train just to really show off that feature. Polegate, is it down near southeast? Southeast, yeah. That's where we want to go. And we'll have a class 101, why not? And this one can be set at the regular time of 6:45. Nice. AI 3. And I need to edit this one. Player service, it's the one I'm driving. And I'll explain everything once we set off going. I've just named it Stream. So, this is Train Sim World 2. It's the sequel to Train Sim World that was released in, was it 2019? Something like that. Maybe 2018. I think it was 2018. It has been out on PC for longer than that, I think. But it came to consoles at some point, and I can't remember exactly when. The point being is that this is a game about driving trains. It's a simulator game, and that means it's about as realistic as one could probably ask for on a console. And I do hear stop at location. Why do we need to do that? We have to. Why are we in reverse? That's very strange. Huh. We're in reverse. Interesting. It's not happened before. Nice. Okay. Going to the other end of the train. We could go through all the carriages. I'm deciding not to. I'm just going to walk on foot around the outside. And hopefully this one has a master key. It does. That's very nice. Sit in the seat. Yep. Beginning. I believe this is the right direction. It has to be, doesn't it? Direction should be in neutral. Brakes. Braking 1. Tail lights are on. Headlights should be on day. Temperature, we got all that. There's our horn. And we don't really need the wiper. Right. Oh, that's zoom. My mistake. Reversers in forward. And we're gonna get moving. I hope so. There we go. So I'm driving a class 377 today, which is this train, with four cars on it, 4 carriages, and we're going all the way to New Haven Harbour. And the good thing about this train is that it is very smooth to drive, very smooth indeed. I will enjoy doing the passenger services that I'm planning to do in future videos using this train. I also hope that the audio quality is fine. If you can hardly hear me over the noise of the train, it's a quiet one, but still. If you can hardly hear me, please let me know. So, yeah, I'm going to quickly explain what Scenario Planner is. Scenario Planner is basically making your own routes and then driving on them in this game. You can use pretty much any train on any route. The only thing that I'd advise against is using some of the bigger trains in the... Is that another train coming? No, it's not. My mistake. But we do have actually zoom. We can zoom in and out. I can hear you just fine, by the way. Thank you, Missy Martin. Very nice to see you at the stream. So we can speed up a little bit. I can drive any train on any route, but I wouldn't do any of the bigger trains on the London Underground route because the top of the tunnel actually clips through the train most of the time. And I drove one earlier on. I drove a Class 66 freight train through the London Underground tunnels, and the top of the tunnel clipped through the cab. So all you could really see was just the darkness of the outside world that hasn't been modelled because it doesn't really need to be. It's on the underground. But yeah, that's the only thing I'd say. Otherwise, you have pretty much unlimited freedom if you select the off the rails option. If you don't, then it'll just choose trains that are appropriate for this route and this time period and all of that. But we are pretty much in the modern day with this route. And I haven't put AWS on because I don't think this has it. Does it have it? Does it have it? It has sand. Not sand. It looks like it does have it, although I'm not sure how to turn it on. And there is no sunflower, as it's called, for me to tell. I assume it'd just beep if I put it on. I'm going to find out how to, maybe. At some point. There should be a manual online for me to look at. And scenario planning also extends to other trains, so it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter? That's a silly thing to say. You can have other trains travelling on the line with you. I'm afraid to do a train in front of me and a train at the back because I'm worried about how many red lights I might come up against, and I don't want to be just stopping and starting when I'm trying to do a video or a stream because I think that's quite annoying. But you can have trains coming the other way from wherever you set them to travel from, and that means because they're all basically doing the same route that we are, just back on ourselves, we should see them eventually, and if we don't, then something's gone wrong. But I imagine most of the time it works just fine. Yeah, the Class 377, very nice to drive. The only thing I would worry about is the emergency brake, which is tied to the brake throttle lever thing, which is that's actually what we're moving. See? That's what that noise is. Everything in the cab you can interact with pretty much. Everything that has a function in the game you can interact with, although most of it is useless for driving, and I don't think any of it actually matters. But it is just there. It's just very nice detail to look around. You've got the whole cab here, and then all the fuses and the switches, and I don't think any of them actually do anything, but that's okay. We don't want to really be pulling out fuses or messing with switches. We are also on a gradient, a 1.1% gradient, as you can see at the bottom there next to the speedometer, which I measure in miles per hour for every single route, thank you very much, because I still go by miles per hour. Slow down a little bit because we're coming up on a lower speed limit. And also the camera just changed as you're slowing down, sort of mimic the effect, you know, of you slowing down. I think we're okay to just coast now for a little bit. So we're not actually driving that far to start with. I'll start doing some more interesting combinations as we go on. I might have some separate videos planned that are all pre-recorded with commentary over them, because I want to show you everything the game has to offer at least if you've got the DLCs. That's one of the things. Oh, there's a class 101 that's just passed us. And if you're not a train expert, you won't know what any of these are, and I'm not really a train expert. I can't really tell what they are unless I've actually set them, so I'll get used to it eventually. It's just that I don't. If you showed me a picture of any train around the world, I wouldn't know what it was called. We have to slow down quite a bit now. Down to 10, because we're going into a station, I'm guessing. So anyway, I do have more things planned doing videos on this game, and I'll do an introduction to the whole scenario planning thing when I get to it, basically in its own video, and then I'll do a service from whatever I set up in there, just to show that it actually works and I'm not telling fibs. Ooh, I reckon that might be everything, unless I've missed something rather obvious. As far as this game goes, you do need DLCs to access other routes that weren't included with the main game. So with the main game you get 3 different routes, but they're part of the new setup. They changed, I guess, the controls and also the way that the trains behave. So they changed all that for this game, but they still let you play the DLCs from the first game because they are connected. So they're not going to make you, I don't know, sacrifice all that money that you paid for all of the DLCs of the first game in exchange for playing it on a different title. And I think that it's great that they let you do that. I think that's very nice of them to do. They didn't have to, but they did. So I'm very thankful for that. Also, the scenario planner and everything to do with it, I think, is excellent. I think it's worth it just to buy this game for that. If you've got the DLCs from the first game, you want to, you know, drive a certain train on a certain route. Not only because you like the route, but also you like the train as well. And you've got a lot more creative freedom to work with, rather than the rigid timetable system that we had before, where if you wanted to drive a train you had to stick to the route that it was intended for, and you weren't allowed to really deviate from it. So now you've got a lot more stuff to do. And also, sorry if this isn't everyone's cup of tea. You know, if it isn't everyone's cup of tea, then that's fine, because it's a simulator. It's a very slow-paced thing. So I wouldn't really worry if you don't like it, or if you're not going to check out the other videos. I don't mind that. I'm still going to make them, and I aim to try and make them as interesting as possible, because the whole concept of driving something that isn't meant to be on that route is, well, quite interesting from a certain standpoint anyway. I'm not speeding though, am I? Because you're about to put the... yeah, thank you. Give it some extra power. Yeah, that's how all this works. And then of course there's the regular timetables. You can still do those. You can still do all the planned preset scenario things, you know, like a story mode, except not, you know, special missions and it's like not really a campaign. It's just you play preset missions and objectives. Don't know why you're slowing down. Don't know why you asked me to slow down there. Guessing for the switching of the track. Although how fast I can actually go through there, I don't know, and I'm not really willing to try. I've driven 37 miles with this train since I started the game, and I have done a few more sessions with this particular train, so that's why. We haven't actually just drove 37 miles. We haven't driven that far. Everything is done in real time. We started at 6:45, was it? And it's now 6:50, 6:51. Oh, 6:58. Oh, 6:59. Fair enough. But you can see how long I've been streaming for by the elapsed time. We are 3 and something miles away from New Haven Harbour. And you obviously get an outside camera view where you get to pan it all around and see, well, everything, you know, all the countryside and all that. Of course, we are at the mercy of the draw distance. This is the PlayStation 4, this isn't a high-powered PC, and even on PC I think there is still a decent bit of draw distance. I don't think it can load as far as, you know, I don't think it can load that fast, that far in front of us. But still, it's a good thing. And I think that everything has been modelled correctly. I think everything has been modelled very nicely. It's just relaxing to sit down and drive something. Something with where you don't really need to turn. The train will go on its own. It will just turn with the tracks. But all you have to do is kind of operate the brakes and the throttle, and that's about it. But don't be fooled, because this game, in the scenario planet, if there's nothing in front of you, you won't get any red lights and you won't be told to slow down. Only at the end of the route will you be told to stop with the red signal. But if you're playing timetable or doing the tasks, doing all the specific missions, you can be caught out very easily by that, and if you pass a red signal, it's an instant failure for the whole thing. Doesn't matter if you just got to the end and then failed it. No dice, you're still starting again unless you saved it from a previous point. I think that's the only way you can pick up from where you left off. It is very nice that they let you save it though, because these journeys do take however long they would do in real life. Unless you're playing in, once again, scenario planner mode, in which case I can pretty much go as fast as I want here because there's nothing to stop me in front. The only thing that is going to stop me is derailing, which you can do if you're going too fast and you hit quite a sharp corner. Gonna do some sharp braking though. If you hit a sharp corner and you can't take it at the speed at which you're going, you will derail the train. However, I don't want to find out how fast I need to be going to derail this thing. There is a yellow signal, and I believe that is going to tell us to slow down. Yes, that's what yellow signals mean. And we are also stopping up ahead. Can we see it from here? Yes we can, this is where we're stopping. Ooh. And there's a diesel shunting train, which hasn't left, which is very weird. We haven't seen the train that was behind it. I'm guessing because that thing hasn't moved and therefore the other one hasn't moved. I can quickly check the map, which is right here. Ah, so that's where that thing is. That's where the Class 37 is. One of the freight trains. Up ahead, but it's stopped because that diesel shunting train has not left. Is that it? I think that's it over there. Yeah, it is. So there's the Class 37 diesel shunting train. You can only have that with freight if you're going to drive that. Quite a lot of hoppers on it though, they're all empty. Still, it's pulling a lot of weight and we need to stop quite sharp. There we go. Service complete. I should have slowed down a little bit more, but I was too busy looking at the Class 37 that hasn't moved. So the shunting Class 08 train that we passed, a tiny little one, that's what's holding it up. So I've got to remember, put the slowest trains last. But other than that, I think we're good to go with the rest of the planning and all of that. Right, let's do a different one. Because there are quite a few options we have to pick from out of all the DLCs that I've actually got. I don't really want to do any of the ones I haven't driven on before. Tees Valley, I can do Tees Valley. Why not? And I'll add one called Stream again. Just because I can. This one should be a bit nicer. Redcar Central. Redcar Central Platform 1, Saltburn to Darlington, and then we will go to Middlesbrough. Yeah, we'll do Middlesbrough. Should I do the Class 31? I think I probably should. My journey. That'd be nice if it was just me. Could be alright. Or should be. I haven't driven any of the German trains. Not yet, but I do have some that I could drive. I wonder if I can fit one of the ICE trains on here. Can't really go out of the yard where it would be long enough. The only real options that I've got is Eagles Cliff. Eagles Cliff to Saltburn. Edit scenario details off the rails, right. Try that again. Eagles Cliff. Over at Saltburn. I'll stop at Grangetown. I won't stop anywhere there. Can I do the BR 406? Is that the 406? I think it is. I mean, I could drive it. I'm a little afraid to. Alright then, it's just me on this one. I'm going to do it just me. Driving the Class 31. From, where was it again? Redcar Central to Middlesbrough. Yeah, in the Class 31. Class 31/1. If we want to get technical. And all I'm driving is it by itself. You can have some with different carriages to haul. There we go. Can't remember when these were produced. I think they were produced in the 60s, maybe the 50s. Oh, that's loud. Nice strong horn. Horn is right. Oh, we can't hear it though, can we? Right, we are in the seat. Right. Master key is on. And it'll take a little while to get the brakes to come off. If you see the red dial beneath the upper green one, that is how much braking force I'm applying on it. And there is obviously some coming from the locomotive brake. There we go. We've come off of braking and we can go forwards. I am a little bit afraid to take this thing up to speed because if I remember rightly its brakes aren't very good. But, oh, I forgot to do the headlights, my mistake. Instrument lights. Cab light we probably want on. The headlights are here somewhere. I know they're here. You know them? That's a wiper. Don't want that. Don't want the wiper. Ooh. Right, there we go. Ooh. Tail light. Yeah, I know. Laptop turned itself off. That's not good. Right, got off the... I know I'm hanging back, I know I'm not really showing you anything, but I am going to fix this matter. If I have anything to say about it, it will get fixed. Tail lights Engine room light should be on. Cab light is on. But do we actually have headlights? We do. It's very good, although I don't think we're supposed to have these two lights here. I think they're only for the rear. Oh, is it only in each cab that you can control it? Yeah. Okay. That's good. Oh yeah, that's a sunflower. Can I turn AWS on to show you what it is? If I manage to find it. I know it's somewhere. It should be somewhere on here. It's not always in battery isolating switches. Might be underneath the... Oh. Seat height adjuster. Does it actually change? Is that different at all? I don't know if it is. Must be a button somewhere. We're not gaining any... Oh, we are now. Kicked into life. Oh well. I'll have to check the manual for this thing as well to see if I can figure out how to turn that on and off. Maybe for some services that we do. It does have a brake which is shared by a couple of different trains in the game, or trains that I actually have. And it's a kind of brake where you feed in air pressure, at which point it'll, you know, engage the brakes and slow down the train. So that's how much service you're giving it, and then it sort of charges using that little, you know, the red dial down there, which I could point at, but they changed the control scheme around, so I have no idea what button is used. This thing does also have a locomotive brake, though it does take a while for those brakes to come off. See, it's still applying braking power, because I've, you know, used it that much. That's how much power it's still got to stop itself. I don't really want to be going this slow, but I've overcooked it. You will have to probably get used to that if you're going to be playing this and driving trains that have that kind of brake. It's not like the Class 377 where it was all connected to just one, lever. Building some power again. And then we'll be back up to speed. There we go, I can hear a bit of the engine in the mirror, in the outside the window. It'll sound like that. Using diesel power, good old diesel. There's a big cooling fan on it. Ah, good old diesel power. Middlesbrough will hit in... how many miles? 2 point something, I think. Might be a bit further, yeah. 1.9 now. Not far away. Let's see how good the locomotive brake is. Not that great. Gotta be honest. Welcome, Matt Black. So good to see you here. I mean, I've almost finished doing this one, but, you know, still a tiny little bit left to go. Just focusing on slowing down this train now. I don't know how many miles per hour we drop when I put it on 100% the locomotive brake, but still. I think that's probably the best way that I'm going to stop. I went to get my earphones, so I probably didn't hear if you asked me something. Well, I was wondering how everyone was, because I don't think I've asked like that. Right, do you think we can actually make it in the right sort of place? It doesn't really matter if we don't get it in the right place, but still. I've got a headache, but I'm pretty fine regardless. Oh dear, that's awful. You know, that is quite awful. I hate having headaches. I'll work past the brakes, we're not there yet. There we go. It's hormonal, I'm used to it, I'll be alright. Right, that's excellent. We drove 7.3 miles, it took us 12 minutes and 38 seconds. And we walked a little bit. Did we walk a little bit? I don't remember us walking. Oh, we were walking inside the cab, okay. When I was trying to look for the, there we go. That's why. I knew there was an explanation. Right, I will very quickly be right back. Won't be long. Okay, I've returned. And I can do a service somewhere else. I just did Tees Valley, Norm Transpennine will do. Scenario designer. Have a look at this one. Looking back, thank you. Are there any that go from Leeds to... No, there aren't. Well, I'll do the good old Morley to Leeds. Confirm start, confirm the end. And just as a special treat, even though I hate driving it, I'll drive the Class 101. And I shall very quickly explain when I start driving it why I hate driving it. 2 cars. Can I have 2 cars that are empty? Yes, I can. Lovely. It's only 34 meters. This one, sorry, details. Oh, it's triangling, isn't it? Player service, nice. I'll do short journeys. Start. I'll explain why I hate driving the Class 101 when I start actually driving it, but for right now I've got to open a can of Coca-Cola Zero, and I'm not sponsored. I wish I was sponsored, I would earn some money, but unfortunately I'm not, so it's just what I drink. I do prefer Pepsi though. Right, Morley to Leeds, in West Yorkshire, where I'm actually from. Fun fact, I'm not that far away from Morley at the moment. Okay, I'm in the Class 101. And I'm going to take some time to set this thing up. Right, I drink regular Coke. There is a sugar tax in the United Kingdom, that's why I'm drinking Coke Zero. It's also kinda on my teeth. It's nice. But it is amazing how I really hope I can just drive this thing. Where is the master key? Master key, master key, master key. Is it that thing? Yes it is. Control circuit. There you go. I love Coke ICs. ICs? Ices? Don't know. Brakes. Oh, release the brakes. We don't want to do that. We have brakes on at the moment. That's good. Throttle is there. There's the gears. I'll explain why. Horn. There you go. And all the engines have started. That's nice. Frozen slushy drinks. Oh, those. Right, I see. What is that? Destination light, yes. I do want that. Left marker light should be white. Right marker light should also be white. Test, no, I don't want that. Engine stop, don't want to press that. Engine start right, engine start left. So this is a DMU. Oh, so there's our destination. Huddersfield, Leeds. Oh, Leeds. So on the front it should say Leeds. There you go. So that's how we can set our destination on this train. And this is what I'm driving. The Class 101. I will get used to driving this thing eventually, and we've got 4 engines which have their exhausts in the middle. It's nice. There's a Morley Tunnel. You can just see the end of it through there. You really shouldn't be able to see the end of that. Not from here. You really can't. I've been next to it. I know what it's like. You can't see the end of it. Shall we set the rear of the train up? I think so. Handbrake should be released. It is released. Yeah, it is. Very nice. I am gonna have to master the brakes in this thing. And they are annoying little things. I hate them. I hate the brakes on the Class 101. Okay. I'll set the rear of the train up. No, not the window. Cab door. Handbrake is released. Release. See. Oh, I don't need to do that. Whoa, moving forward. Whoa. Lap. Right, so it releases the whole brakes then, does it? Oh. Didn't tell me that. Should be lights down here. Right light should be red. Left right should be red. There we go, both of those are red, I think. Should be. And now we'll go back to the front and start driving. Get up. Right. Take the brakes off. Throttle is in notch 1. Gear selector is in 1. And I am curious as to how changing gears will work in this, because they changed the control scheme. So this train has gears. Just like a car. And how do you change gears? You turn the throttle to off, to idling, and then you select the next gear up, and then you go in. And once it's in the yellow area, like there, then you can actually change up a gear. But I believe what I've done is I've gone into... Shouldn't be right. Should we be in 1? I think we should be in 1 at this point. I think we're in the right gear. But there are brakes at the back, aren't there? That's what the problem is. That is what the problem is. There are brakes that are on at the rear. Although I don't know why we started rolling forwards. Right. So that should be released. And we go back. All the way back. Sorry about that, I do apologise. And now we can change up a gear. Or can we? Like I said, I'm gonna have to get used to this thing. Should we still be in gear 1? Maybe we should be. I've done this wrong, haven't I? Yeah, I've probably done this wrong. Bugger. Right. Okay. Gear selector is in 1, throttle is in off. Release. Forwards. This isn't helping. I've done something that I wasn't meant to do. Okay, it's in neutral now. Oh. Reverser is in forward. Yep. Oh, we're moving. I don't know why. Oh, we're on a gradient, aren't we? I've not a clue what's going on here. And I'm not about to put up with it any longer. I do apologise for that display. See, I really do hate driving this thing. It's not a joke. Because I'm sure to somebody out there who knows it like the back of their hand, it's very easy, but to me it's not. Yeah, all stops. Can we do this one? I wonder if we can. let's do something, another one. East Coast way again. This one I know works. Right, there we go. Class, which one are we doing? I don't know. I'm not amazingly confident with all of them. I really should learn to do most of these fine. Oh, we can't do that. Oh dear. 45. Oh, nope. Try this one. I do apologise for all the noise it's making. Stream. Would Staley Bridge be long enough? Probably. Staley Bridge to Slowit. Yes, that is its name. Back. Won't be a moment. Should really have made these before I started, shouldn't I? To Slowit is said as Slowit, it's not Slatewaite, like some idiot somewhere said. BR406. Main car empty. Player service A1 fine. Right, let's try this. And I really do hope that it works first time. Gonna drive a high-speed train, though I don't know how fast I can reasonably go in it. Going at line speeds would probably not be too exhilarating an experience, but I'll try and go as fast as I possibly can. Right, stop at Slowit. Reverses and forward. Reverses should be in off. Lovely. Train brake is what? Train brake's release, so what the... oh dear. Headlights are undimmed. If I apply power now, will we go? Oh, we will go somewhere. Ahaha! Ah, but have we got a parking brake? I think that means stop the train in German. Oh no. Passenger, something's dropped, I don't know. Don't know what that means. What is it saying? It's saying something in German. It's a German train. It will talk in German. I just want to. Well, we were moving, but I don't. Right. Try again. We are moving. And yes, it's quite a long one. Okay. To find out if there are any brakes that are acting. Oh dear. Oh, and there's no cab light. Where's the lights for the cab? Oh dear. Okay, coming into the daylight. Let me into the daylight, thank you. I gotta take my nightly shower, be right back. No problem. Did make circuit breaker well, we don't need it because we haven't got any we haven't got any catenary overhead. Door control, why would we need that? Coupling control, no. Wiper. There is a light somewhere. What's that? Oh, that's where all the circuitry is. Stuff at slower. Yes, I know. Sand. Well, where might the cab lights be? Do we get any cab lights? We should. Emergency, but no. Don't touch that. Reverse it and forward. All this just to find some bloody lights. Why would I need that? Oh. Maybe we don't get any lights. Oh, we're in the dark again. Oh. Don't know if this will derail it. Don't want to go too fast. Right. I guess we might not have it. I guess we don't have any lights. Although, did they have any tunnels in the route that this is from? Probably not. Wiper, that's not going to be much use to me. Oh, stuck now. Park it. There you go. Don't know how fast I could feasibly go in this thing. I know what the max speed is going to be. It's 120 miles an hour, I think. So do I really want to go that fast? I think 73 or something is as high as I want to go. Oh no, another tunnel, oh no. Suppose I can floor it through here. Won't really make much of a difference, I don't think. I'm flooring it. This is as much power as I can get out of it. Oh dear, there's a 40 mph speed limit coming up. In, well, less than 2 miles, but... I hope there isn't a hard corner around here. 104. Oh, it goes higher than bloody hell. Is it 210 then? I don't know how fast this thing can go. Oh god. Yeah. It derailed it. Oh hell. That is... Yeah. Not so great. Oh dear. That didn't turn out so well. Oh hell, what happened? You can rewind the stream if you want. It derailed, but it didn't actually show the derailment itself. Because it doesn't do that, but... Yes, I was travelling at 145 miles an hour, and then suddenly the sharpest corner I've ever seen on any railway just got me. That's not good. Morley Platform 1. Confirm the service. 4. Mm-hmm. 45, 47. Whew. 37.5. Class 08. Do I really want that one? Let us try this one, the BR, the Deutsche Bahn BR442. Based on the Talent 2 locomotive built by Bombardier, which is exactly what it is, but okay. Must warn you, I haven't driven it. Not yet. Oh, sorry. Right. Here we are in the Talent 2. Which is this. Oh no, it's not. Oh hell. This isn't good. Nicht einsteigen, which I think it means not in service, but hey, who am I to tell you what German means. This is bad. How do I start this? Is that it? No. Nicht einsteigen. Nicht einsteigen. Wiper. That's not. Oh dear. There should be a key somewhere. Is that it? Uncoupled? No. Oh, what's that? Master key. Yes. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Brake. And that's forward. Okay. Einsteigen. Left door's unlocked. No, no, no. Uncoupled, no. Definitely do not want that. Where's the key? Master key. Master Key input plate. This is bad. Right. Playing forwards, reverse. I'm guessing by the fact that I can't do that, it means that it's either not on or it's not working. No, I don't want to press that. Where is the key? Go here. Parking brake. Damn it. Damn it. I'll try with another thing. I thought this was the Talent 2, but it's not. So which one is it? So I know how to drive the Talent 2, I think. Edit. That one. Edit timetable. No. BR402. It's not that one. BR425. It's another one beginning with BR then, isn't it? BR406 Deutsche Bahn. Can I not drive it on this route? 42537. If I can find it, I will do it. What is that? No, don't want that one. Last 101, Castlation 5. One. Mm, 45. It's gotta be. Class 45. Oh! I'm not sure why I can't drive the Talent 2 on this route. I'll investigate that. I think maybe you have to have driven it before you unlock it, or something. I don't know. I have no clue why, but I will find out eventually. May also buy, right. Stopping at least. Sound like you hurt yourself. Did I? Master key's on. It's nice. Right, engine is actually on. Put the straight brake on. Straight brake is on. And that's what we're driving. A class 45. We should have... there we go. Cab nose. That lights up, you see. a nice thing. Copy a route indicator. Oh. And off we go. There we go. Doesn't really have great brakes. Not in this one. Got have a blind. Wow, there's our blind. It's not going to help much. A little bit of braking. You're bouncing around quite a bit. Fire alarm test. Yeah, that's as much braking as it's got on full. The seat's a bit high. Nice. Is the engine off? Yes, I believe so. Right, I'm stopping it. Okay. But we do have actual power. Nice, so the engine didn't turn itself off. Because I stood up out of the cab. Why does it not like... Slowing down very quickly, and that is a concern. Yeah, it really shouldn't be doing this. Brake is released. Shit. Shite. Shite. Oh no. Oh. I'm in constant pain. I don't know what went wrong there. Do not know what went wrong. Right. Okay. We'll try doing this one from Newhaven Harbour all the way to Brighton. Suppose I can do the 377. Okay, I will be right back again. I've already missed Missy Martin going. Hope she has a good night. Braking is in 1. I'm driving the class 377 again. Master key is on. Correction is in neutral. Shouldn't be going anywhere. Right, lights are on. Headlights should be on day running. And we're moving. Speed setting. That's what we're driving. Class 377, a very smooth locomotive to operate. Also, I've said that at the beginning of the stream, but that doesn't matter because this is the locomotive I start with. On basically the reverse journey what we're about to do. And there will be some trains that are coming the other way from us, so coming towards us, and I'm not sure when we'll see those. Pleasant music. Indeed, very pleasant. I should be okay at 70, shouldn't I? I mean, I can probably try and see what's ahead. Zoom in. R2 is to zoom in, right. Are there any more trains coming our way? Ah, there's one there. What about up ahead? Oh. Nope. Well, don't know where any of the other trains are. There are supposed to be some that are coming towards us. There's one there. Slow down to 40. Right. We might have someone new join the stream in a moment, we might not. There's a train coming this way. Ah, class 66, there we go. I know that one's supposed to pass by, but then there's also another one, class 101. They're supposed to come up next. Oh. Is that a class 101? Probably is. That one's not a train. That one is a train. And going along the line. Should be one more maybe. Evidently not. And there's one coming into Brighton. Oh, class 101. There we go, what we tried to drive before. Should be another one. Coming up, whatever that one is. Not sure what that one is. It is another class 101. Or is it? It looked like it had another one behind it. Hmm. Odd. I don't remember setting up one of those. But do we have someone new in the stream? Maybe. Could do. It says 4 people, of which I'm one, so 3 people watching at the moment. Is there another one after that? Maybe there isn't. Maybe that's the last train we're going to see. That's okay. We'll get by. Losing quite a bit of speed, but that's because we're on a hill. Oh, whatever, floor it. Can't do that much harm. Oh, tunnel. Neglected putting the cab light on. I know I'm speeding, but it's going to put the limit back up again, so... Cab light is on. Or was it? It looked completely dark then. Maybe it was a graphical problem. Almost at Brighton though, which is very nice. The laptop does need charging. Oh dear. Lower the speed to 30, because the game wants me to. And I'll put the laptop on charge before it dies. Yeah, the cam light isn't really on though, is it, game? Being a little bit liberal with the truth there. And I think once this is over, I'll call it a night. At least for streaming. Boom. Almost there. Just gotta stop up there. There we go. And we stopped in Brighton Station. And I believe that will be the end of the stream. Almost 2 hours for this one. Apologies for all the failures. But that is that. I do hope you enjoy watching. I'll be working on some more Train Sim World 2 videos at some point. And I'll see you all when I see you. Thanks for coming, and goodbye.